So here we go with another school shooting. You know, more dead children. I couldn't imagine being a parent whose child was killed by some murderous moron. You know, I don't even know where you go with that. And we all complain and we bitch and we want to take the guns and we want to help the mental people and we want to, you know what, that's all bullshit. You know what the real problem is? It's several fold. First of all, you're not going to take guns from over 100 million Americans that don't hurt anybody with them ever and protect other people with them. You know, if the people who think we should take all guns away would just pay attention to the fact that those of us with guns are the reason that they're safe, but they don't think that, right? They're the kind of people that want to take the guns, and then when things go crazy, they go, gee whiz, why are things crazy? They're the same people that say, hey, you know that weird kid? Yeah, we can't tell him he's weird anymore. Everybody has to befriend him. You need to keep him around. Be nice to him. You know, in the old days, if someone was weird, if they were psycho, everybody said, hey, that's the weird kid. Don't come around. And guess what? He didn't. He either went off and did his own little thing, lived in his own little world, and did whatever he did. But now everybody has to accept him until he walks in with a rifle and shoots everybody. You know, that's the reality of where we're at. You know, I'm the parent that parents who take their kids to public school make fun of. So we homeschool my boy. Do you know my boy? He's 7 years old. He shoots guns all the time. I asked him, son, you know, you shoot those guns and you play games and there's violence in there. You want to go kill some kids? And he looked at me and said, no way, Dad. Kids are good. Kids are great. I'm a good guy. I don't ever want to do that. He's 7. This bullshit. Oh, video games is ruining kids. No, it's not. You know what's ruining kids? Parents that aren't in their kids' lives. Parents who dump their kids off at public schools so they can go do whatever the hell they want to do. And when I hear somebody say, well, you know what? You're fortunate because someone can stay home with your kid. Hey, do you want to invest in your money or in your kid? You know, I would rather live in a box. If my income was so small that I had to live in a box where we could at least live, but my wife could be home with my son, teaching him about schooling, which he's excelling in every subject, even though he only does 2 hours of school a day with no homework. But you know what else he does? He studies Jesus Christ. That's right, we follow the rule book. Do you follow the rule book? You know, the Holy Bible? Could you imagine playing a game with no rules? Now we have people living a life with no rules. Now we all make up our own rules, and we wonder why the world's falling apart. Get Jesus in your life. Invest in your child. Don't put him into these nightmares of a public school where safety is just an afterthought. And then when something goes wrong, we all complain about it. Your child is your greatest investment. God's greatest gift to you is your children. Protect them yourselves. Don't risk their lives. And find Jesus if you don't know him. He's the solution. Keep safe.